clap your hands when you're ready.
Hi, I just thought I'd introduce myself. I'm Wendy, and like you, very busy, haven't had time to get to the hairdresser. So with COVID-19, we're doing things differently. So I'm going to show you how to do a little regrowth tint. As you can see, mine is shining through there at the front. It's a good idea to have clean hair. So I've put a parting through the centre. Doesn't matter if it's off centre. And if you want, you can clip it into quarters. So dividing your hair into quarters and put the back in a clip, so you can just work on the front first. So what I'm doing is just doing my regrowth. It's not a big deal, but I might as well start practicing now. So here's my tint brush and my colour. So basically it's easier when it's clean hair. So just moving, like not onto too much of your skin, and just move the brush around with the tint, particularly around here at the hairline. As you can see, that will make a difference. Keep it out of your way, work very methodically, make sure the kids, the dogs, anyone else who's around is out of your way. So work your way methodically around the head. Obviously you will need a mirror. I can't do it all without a mirror, so we've done that little bit. So we're going to go through the regrowth here and just paint on. So keep your work neat. Try not to have too much tint on at once, just like painting a wall, and then work down that little quarter section. You'll probably be able to see whether I'm doing a good job or not a good job, but you know, just go by feel. And you might look awkward, but you know, heavens, just so long as you can try and work in a pattern, keep it out of your eyes is a good thing too. Don't want any flinging around, so please don't have people around distracting you unless you are teaching them how to do this. Okay, so just, of course I'm not going to be perfect, but if this COVID-19 goes on for quite another, 4 or 5 months, we might get really good at this. So then use the tip of your brush down here and do parallel partings all the way through your hair and just get it on. Try to be methodical, but if you're too fussy, you could be here all day, which, let me say, I do this 4 or 5 days a week and quite enjoy it really. So get it on, and if you're thinking about going to the supermarket, please stop that thought right now. You must have a stylist that you trust, and no doubt it's hair off bellair, I'd say. So give us a call. We've got all your colours recorded here on our computer from when you were last here. However long ago that was, it will be here. Or come in and have a consultation. It only takes 5-10 minutes and we will reassess your colour. What we need to do for this time with the virus to just keep you looking good for all those webinars, and that's what I'm hearing at the moment, is how embarrassing our regrowth is. So, not to mention some other things. So what we're doing, bottom of the brush, going through. Now when you come to call us about your colour, please have a look at the ends of your hair. Now you can see mine are very faded, and that's okay because that's what the old balayage look is, or the new balayage look. And you might want to keep that faded out look, but if you're feeling that your hair's looking really tired, don't look at the rings under my eyes, then we can freshen that up as well. So we can mix up a regrowth colour for you, and we can also do something for the ends. So this is about 4 weeks growth here, so it's not very long really, but I think I've got a bit bored lately that I tend to do my regrowth more than I ever did. So that's that. Now bring it back down, keep it aerated. It's good to be in a room with a an even sort of warm temperature when you're doing colour. Bleach is a bit of a no-no, but if you need to bleach your hair, we can give you some ideas. Now, I actually don't do my hair a lot by myself. I used to when I started this salon in 1988. I had the same look, the same colour, and I was very happy with it because I didn't really bother about change, and I had more work to do because I was running the business solo in 1988, and now I'm showing you how I'm making up the back. So, working my way across the back, and to be honest, I don't really have a lot of grey there. So it doesn't really matter. It's okay to just do the front of your hair if you think there's not much at the back. But with the benefit of doing one colour on your regrowth only and not having to worry about another colour is that you can emulsify this through. Now this colour will be on, it's 20 minutes. This colour I'm using today is a really popular colour. It's ammonia free, and it's a demi, so it's not a dye with like 6 or 9% peroxide to activate it. You want to see what sort of messy job I'm really doing? It's around here. So, working my way around there. Finding my bowl. Always have things at a good height for you. I'm doing this standing up and I think it's easier. So basically that's all sort of done. So yes, like I said, if you're just doing the regrowth, it'll stay on, this semi-colour will stay on for 20 minutes. But if it's a permanent and we've seen you, or we know what your hair is like, we'll say, look, just pop home with it on if you like for 45 minutes and then wash it off. I'll go back over the hairline because that's always the worst. Now around here, back to the processing time actually, 45 minutes is standard for a permanent colour. So watch the boxes at the supermarket because often they'll say they're not permanent, but they actually are. If they last 20 washes, that's permanent. This, like I said, is a demi, so it will fade out. So if you've got resistant grey wiry hair that doesn't take or fades, a lot of deep fading lines, then leave it on for an hour. So what I would do now is, at the salon, find my porosity equaliser. That's to make the hair even porosity throughout, and I would spray that down and then apply another colour. So that's what I would do there, just because evenness really does matter. But if you're just doing the regrowth, just go back over the hairline, make sure it's all nice and neat. But in my case, I'm going to put on another colour. So I'm only going to show you a little bit of this because you've got the main idea. This is what is going to get you through the COVID-19. So we will have a little pack for you if you'd like to do it yourself. You can kind of look capable. So now we'll go on to the next one. I think I've saturated that down. Right, now what I'm going to do now is, this will be on 20 minutes, but I'm actually going to put another colour through the ends. So, and then we'll leave that on for the 20 minutes, and then we'll be washing this off. So you would go to the area where the regrowth ends, that half-inch sort of section, and work this other colour through. So you'll be emulsifying another colour through. Or if you've got more left in your bowl, hopefully you didn't go to the supermarket, but even if you did, you would be doing the regrowth first, and then you would wait 20 minutes and apply the rest through. So as you can see, I'm just moving that through. Obviously the ends are the faded out parts, so I will be going back over that just to nourish it, and then do our next section. So we're working quarters around the head. Start from the first quarter where you began. Watch the walls, watch the carpet, watch wherever you happen to be, unless you're outdoors. This is just going to freshen up the ends. This is illumine this colour through the ends. It's just going to be like a cellophane shimmer of a counteracting colour. So we're going to continue on with this, but as you can see, it does take time. It is a messy procedure, but you know, it'll get you through and you'll be looking good and feeling much better. So like I said, come and see us. We can do a colour match with your hair. We can look at the ends that you'd like to freshen up and have a little mixture for you to either have here in the salon, or naturally enough you can, in this instance, take one home. So if I make it look really awkward and I'm trained, then good luck. I'm sure you'll have some fun, and we're here when you need us. So just call 9372-2372 or look at our website www.hairoffbellair.com. So we'll just emulsify that in, massage that in, and just 20 minutes now. So wrap it up, put it in a bit of Glad wrap or a shower cap, and you come down here and get the little colour pack. We have gloves, bowl, brush,